Hello friends. Review of literature is an important part of research. It might be a PhD or MTech thesis or writing a review paper or even for writing research proposal. You need to know the trend of research work in your subject area and then identify certain gaps in the knowledge to set the objectives of your research. Many students do not know that there is a scientific method of conducting review of literature on a particular topic. In this video, I shall tell you how to carry out systematic literature review for your research work. And this video is planned to understand searching methods, exporting and filtering through the available literature to have the objective-oriented literature review. And the idea is to avoid loss of time in searching for the online literature, to avoid error of missing any key papers, and to identify and acquire the relevant literature. Now, this new concept of conducting systematic literature review is based on Prisma. And Prisma is abbreviated as Preferred Reporting Items for Systematic Review and Meta-Analysis. This is a set of guidelines that help ensure transparent reporting of systematic reviews and meta-analysis. It is a standard format for reporting systematic reviews, and you will find this Prisma analysis in many review papers which are published nowadays. There are 6 types of literature review. One is rapid. It is rigorous in its methodology but set limits on the process to shorten the time frame of review completion. The second is scoping. It provides a preliminary assessment of the potential size and scope of available literature. Then systematic. This review provides an overview of existing evidence related to a clear research question. Augmentative inspects literature selectively to support or disprove an argument. Integrative presents the state of the science, contribute to theory development, and have direct applicability to practice and policy. And the last one is theoretical. Now, this theoretical review focuses on theory which is gathered regarding an issue, concept, or idea. In this video, our focus is on systematic literature review, which is often a part of thesis or a review paper. Broadly, there are 3 steps involved. The first step is searching for research articles. This can be done in a number of ways: through online search by typing the keywords in the search bar, or through Google Scholar, journal websites, or database search, database maintained by Scopus, Web of Science, PubMed, IEEE, depending upon your area of research. There can be several databases. The second step is identifying relevant studies. After making search for research articles, it is important to apply some filter to remove duplicate or irrelevant papers from the list and then carry out Prisma systematic review. Sometimes you need to add or remove some paper manually also for better accuracy. And in the third step, we acquire finally selected papers. And this acquisition can be either through downloading from the journal web page. It depends upon the access provided to your institute, requesting the corresponding authors to give you the PDF file, or requesting from professional circles. So these are 3 broad steps of carrying out literature survey. Searching for research articles and identifying relevant studies using database. Now this database, as I told you, it can be Scopus search database or Web of Science, Google Scholar, Science Direct, IEEE, generally for engineering purposes like electronics or electrical or maybe computer science also. TRID, it is mainly for the students who are working in transport engineering, and there can be several others database depending upon your area of research. Now you open this search Google bar here and type scopus.com. So you get this screen. you get this screen. Now here you can select search, title, abstract, keywords, or you can have only keywords. You can have as a first author or article title, abstract, any search command you can give here. So let us choose article type, abstract and keywords. And in this you can just put the keywords here, search document, and here you can add the Boolean logic. Let us say we add here signalized intersections. You make a search for signalized intersections, and as I told you, you can add search field, but let us keep only the signalized intersections. So you get here 6341 document. If you apply OR here and let us say put dilemma zone, then this number will change to 7474. But if you say AND in the search command, then it will reduce to 172 documents. And let us say you choose all these 172 documents for your literature survey, and you can now export these to CSV file. Now here also you have a lot of options. You can include citation information, bibliographical information, abstract and keywords in the Excel sheet, but all are not required. So you uncheck the boxes which you do not need and keep only the information which are really required. Otherwise Excel sheet becomes too wide and too long. So let us export these 172 documents and they will be moving to your Excel sheet. I will show you that Excel sheet little later. Now similar exercise you can do on Web of Science also. So you go to the www.webofscience.com and here you just click the search. You get here this page. You can write here example and all fields. So it is similar to what we have done in case of Scopus. So single intersections, you get 3103. If you enter a keyword here, let's say dilemma zone, make a search. So you get now 3159 research papers. Now these research papers you can further refine based on several parameters, like you should have only review articles or early access or open access. You can also based on the publication years or type of document. So let us refine it based on review articles, early access and open access. So when you refine this search, you get only 877 papers. When you refine it further for review articles, then you get only 31 papers. Now 31 papers are of your relevance and therefore you download them in Excel sheet, and here also you have again the same options to download in the Excel sheet what information you need. Select all those information which are required for your search and then save the selection here. Save selection and export. So you get all 31 data into save file, and that will be another Excel sheet. Similar exercise you can do for IEEE Explore search. So go to IEEE.explore.ieee.org and search the literature at this site. Do the same exercise. Again, you find that there are 57 papers which are relevant, and here also you can have lot of options. Now select all these papers. You have 25 results to download into CSV file. So download all these in another Excel sheet. So that is how you carry out the search on different databases. Now the next step is to carry out Prisma analysis. It assists in filtering through the database and meta-analysis of the descriptive parameters for the relevant literature. It is important because you may not be able to consider or search for every published article, but when you integrate these different databases, you can be sure that no important paper is left. Downloaded database file need to be processed for uniformity in column heads and they are to be merged together. Let us say, for example, in this case you have 4 databases: Scopus, Web of Science, TRID, that is Transport Research International Documentation, and Science Direct. And out of these four database, you have total articles 2130. Now these 2130 articles you have exported to the Excel sheet. Now the next step is to merge all data set into a single worksheet. The first step is to merge the data sets, and you just see the uniformity. Please note that you have exported these information from different sites. Therefore, the format and the order in which they are exported may be different from all the databases. Arrange them in a desired but in a uniform manner and merge them. Now a journal may be indexed by different measures and present in several databases. So there will be duplicate papers in this merged file. Remove them from Excel file by using the filter criteria. And you can sort them. So here you can see there are few duplicates, and it is because some of them are coming from Scopus, another one is coming from Web of Science or maybe TRID, and here you can clearly see the duplicate papers. Most important is that you should take extra measure to sort and modify the title authors and keywords for uniformity. Now, out of these 2130 papers which you found from Scopus, Web of Science, TRID and Science Direct, when you apply the filter for subject area, 1104 are removed. So remaining are 1026. Now these remaining articles are further filtered for source file and language because some papers may not be available in English, and therefore total excluded articles now 272, and remaining articles are further checked for duplicates. So total articles are now excluded another 222, and remaining articles are further screened based on titles and abstract, and finally you get 372 papers after screening process. Now these 372 papers can also be removed by taking a filter, because there will be some papers where full text is not available. Let us say these are 253 papers, and there will be some papers which do not focus on the area which you really need for your research. Here, for example, capacity and level of service, so you remove 60 more papers. So full articles now remaining is 59. To these 59 papers you add manually by manual bibliographic search, let us say 15 papers. So total final articles included in your study of review of literature will be 72. Then the final and third step is literature meta-analysis. From the final tally of literature, for example in this case 72 papers which you finally selected, the data set can be used to conduct a preliminary meta-analysis. It can be like this, that for homogeneous traffic you found 52% papers and 34% papers are on mixed traffic. They can also be analyzed based on number of such articles in a year. So you can start with a very old 1954 to let us say 2021. What is the frequency, what is the percentage of the papers which are published in a particular year? You can also analyze them based on the author or based on the journal. So let us see how it is done. This VOSviewer, that is Visualization Scientific Landscape, is extremely important and is freely available software, and that can help you in this part of analysis. So if you do not have in your system, you download it and then open this VOSviewer. This tool has option to import CSV format file also, which are downloaded from the database, and analyze them in different manners. Let us first see an example of co-authorship. Now create a map based on bibliographical data, read data from the database. Let us say take Scopus database, and here you have downloaded Scopus CSV file so that you have imported here. And now let us see the example of co-authorship and connection between different studies present. So that is how you get. If you just enlarge it, you can see the maximum number of studies are in China and United States. Few studies in India, Japan, Australia. The size of dot here indicates the number of studies. So China and United States have almost same number of studies, and then remaining countries. Now from same data set, we can see now co-occurrence relationship between different keywords. It will help you identify the strong keywords and weak keywords. Now that is how it appears here. Now in this you will find that there are many keywords which are appearing again and again. For example, even signalized intersection is appearing the maximum number of studies, but there is another signalized intersections that's also appear here in number of studies. Similarly, traffic safety and safety. Now that is an indication that you need to review, sort, modify and add uniformity in the data set. The traffic safety or signal controlled, it is with simulation, with optimization, traffic engineering, intersections and delay. Similarly, ITS, you have number of keywords here. You have signals, you have traffic lights. You can do overlay visualization also here. You see the color 2018, 19, 20, 21, and when you apply it, you can see how basically it looks like. So that is what we call the meta-analysis. And lastly, following the initial steps, deriving and analyzing the steps from a single database does not solve the objective. However, after identifying the relevant studies, they can be added to the reference manager. So you can create a map, read data from reference manager file. It supports all types of files, and then take the, let us say, my collection, RIS files, and here also you can choose the type of analysis, co-occurrence and keywords, and then that is how it looks. It provides you versatility in options related to reading the literature study and modifying the meta-analysis of studies. So that is how you can develop different types of charts and different types of analysis. So finally, I would say that identification meta-analysis of literature review is a 5-step process. One is searching for research articles in online database, extracting the information, extracting the metadata of potentially relevant studies from the databases, then observing the trends in literature, filtering through the data set to obtain relevant papers, and then modifying them to meet the descriptive analysis requirements. So friends, that is how you can carry out meta-analysis for your literature review. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, you can write in the comment box.